Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Good day for me. Good day for me. Uh, so what did I do today? Well, I went with wearing Jazz Club, comparing it to this that I wore yesterday, and then layering them. So let's get right into it because it might be a bit of a long video because it's like three topics in one. First off, quick talk about Jazz Club. Uh, the notes are pretty much the same from yesterday. Uh, the top is neroli plum, or neroli plum, neroli lemon, pink pepper. Mid is rum, vetiver, clary sage. Base is styrex, vanilla bean, and tobacco leaf. Blah 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 blah. Basically, take everything I said about the oil. You know, a citrus pop off the top, sweet, powdery, boozy, dry tobacco with a touch of smoke on a base of soft, sweet vanilla and woods. All the same. That's kind of the review of it. I just want to do a quick little review of it. Like I said, when you first spray it on, a little bit of citrus, a bit of the powderiness from the pink pepper. The rum comes out pretty quick. It's a sweet booze. The smoky, woody vetiver is kind of there. Bit of sweetness from and herbaceousness from the clary sage. Uh, then you get the sweet vanilla, like I said. That's kind of the whole fragrance. Uh, so let's compare it to the oil. All right. The difference is performance, but not greatly, honestly. And they're different too. This is an oil; it's heavier. Blah blah blah. This is I believe, an EDP concentration. I'm not sure EDT or EDP. Doesn't say it on it. It says it on the box, but I'm not going to get the box. Uh, Either way, this is a spray-on fragrance. This is an oil, a rub-on fragrance. Uh, Projection is better with this, as you would expect. Uh, Longevity is worse, but only slightly. Or this I got, like I said, about 8 hours. This about 6.5 or so. 2 to 2.5 hours of projection, about an arm's length out there. 3 hours gives you a nice soft bubble. Very noticeable though. An hour, it's a skin scent. Then it's time to reapply. Um, Whereas, like I said, with this, it's about 8 hours projection. And about an hour, okay. Not the greatest. Like I said, a little under an arm's length. Uh, Gives you a decent bubble for a couple hours, but it's a really good skin scent for 4 or 5 hours. And then another hour or so, it's another skin scent. It's time to reapply. So it really boils down to do you want longevity or projection? Because performance, give or take, is pretty much, like I said, the same. 6, 7 hours, 8 hours, So pretty much the same. Um, $20 versus like $220 retailish, maybe a little more. I'd go with the oil all day. It performs good, smells pretty much identical. And with that price difference, it's 1/11th the price. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? This doesn't smell cheap. The only thing oils do is they do have a bit of an oily smell. For the first 10 or 15 minutes they're on, you're kind of a bit of a greasy smell. But that goes away, like I said, in 10, 15 minutes. And even then, it's still only in the background, too. It's not like you put it on and that's all you smell. No. But it's got that, a bit of a greasy smell, whereas this doesn't have that. Um, so that's really the difference, guys. Do you want, because the smell is pretty much identical. So do you want a little more projection, bigger bubble, less longevity, slight, less projection, smaller bubble, but way more longevity in the skin scent area type deal? Then, I mean, that's your decision, honestly. But at that price, I think most people will be perfectly fine with the perfume, pure perfume oil from oilperfumery.com, Replica Jazz Club. I mean, why not, right? So that's kind of a quick take on this and then the comparison of the two. Now let's talk about the layering. I layered them too. I will put this on at, like I said, 5 o'clock this morning. By about lunch, everything was gone. Uh, so at work, I put a bit of the perfume oil on, a couple sprays of this, spray on the shirt. The one thing I do prefer over this, I should say that, over a spray fragrance, an atomized fragrance over an oil, is I like spraying my clothes. I'm a clothes sprayer. That's what I do. Some people don't like it. I do skin and clothes. And you can't really do that with the oil. I mean, you can, but you're going to grease up that shirt, man. That ain't going to be good. So, like I said, I put on a bit of the oil, a couple dabs behind the ear, dab here, a little bit in the crinks of the elbow. Spray, couple sprays on my shirt, about half a spray in each crink of the elbow. So, what did it do? Did it do anything? It did change the performance a little bit on both of them. Again, it's the exact same smell, so there was no clashing or anything. It's pretty much identical, so you weren't really going to have to worry about that. It did bring the projection down a bit to about an hour and a half on this. As you'd expect, it's an oil, so it's going to mull the projection a bit. It's going to absorb some of it and mull it down a bit. But still, at 1.5, still about an arm's length, so a little stronger, just not quite as long. Brought the bubble down a bit. You get about 2.5 hours of a bubble type deal. Decent bubble again, a little stronger than just the oil. This brought down the skin scent part of this a little bit. This was only about 3 hours. Like I said, it's a very good, very detectable skin scent. It's 6, 7, 8 inches off of the skin, so it's not like it's sitting very close to the skin. When I say a skin scent, it's almost a soft bubble, really. And then for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe even 2, it's a decent little skin scent, and then it's time to reapply. So, I mean, it just made this made this smell a little denser, but not as dense as this alone. That's the best way I could describe it. It's really good. I enjoy layering them today. It's something I'll probably continue to do whenever I wear them. I won't wear them a lot just because I have so much, right? It's not that I don't like. I fucking love Jazz Club. Who doesn't, honestly? Well, I'm sure there's a few of you, but to me, it's a great scent. I still love Whispers in the Library better, but that's personal choice. But yeah, so basically a whole day spent with wearing Jazz Club, or 2 days spent with wearing Jazz Club different ways. And my favorite way to wear it would actually be combined with this. But my second favorite way would actually just be the oil, because I'm not a huge projection guy. I mean, I talk about it on here and I do like it, but I don't like it when I like it a little softer, my projection, my bubble, than most people. So yeah, but 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other guys. I mean, they're so identical. It's not even like, other than the price and the fact that you can put this on clothing without having to really worry about it greasing it up, staining it up, is pretty much the only difference. So $20, $220. You take your choice. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.